Morning, everybody. We're going to get started in about 30 seconds here. Welcome. All right, let's do this, huh? Welcome back, everybody. Saturday morning, oceanfront-ish for us, Yoga Flow. Thank you so much for showing up to your mat. Thanks for tuning into the stream here. Thank you to my second time model here, Nadine, over here with Mosey as well. You made the right choice to show up to your mat. What do you say we get started straight away here in a comfortable child's pose? So come towards kneeling. Bring your toes together, separate your knees kind of wide to the edges of your mat. Let your hips sink back and allow your forehead to rest down. Let's take a moment here. Take in and notice the sound of the ocean. That sun is feeling really good here on your skin, hopefully. Notice that. And then together we'll start by exhaling everything out. Take an inhale through your nose. Awesome. And exhale through your mouth. Empty her out. Again, everybody, inhale through your nose. A little bit bigger, a little bit deeper. And then exhale, empty, and clear it all out. One more. Inhale. And then exhale, empty her out. All right, let's shift gears here. Seal your lips, breathing in through your nose for about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then keeping your lips sealed, breathing out through your nose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent, everybody. Inhale through your nose. Longer, slower, deeper than any breath you've taken all day long. And then keeping your breath or keeping your lips sealed, breathing out through your nose, just exaggerating everything about that as well. Inhale, pull your breath all the way into the bottom of your lungs, soak it up deep as you can go. And then exhale, gently guide and push your breath out. Beautiful. Now, like I mentioned, try to exaggerate everything about the breath. That is the depth, the length, the size, everything about it. And see if you can do the same with the exhale, gently guiding and pushing your breath out slowly in a rhythmic meditative pattern. Right? If our breath is deep and balanced like this, and it tends to have the same effect on our mind. And that's really what we want to do with this practice of yoga is come back to a place of equanimity, come back to a place of balance. So keep your breath flowing free no matter what. Make sure you honor what you're feeling, personalize the practice. And of course, thank yourself for being here. Breathe in well. Inhale. Exhale. Soak it up deep into your lungs. And keep it flowing. From here, Fingertips are already spread wide. Let's start to walk our hands forward. And just slide on up to your tabletop, to your hands and to your knees. Very good. And then from here, exhale, we'll curl our toes. We'll lift our hips high to the sky. And we'll move right into our first downward facing doggy of our day. Now you might be pedaling your feet out, take a little bit of movement. Like I said, personalize this practice and start right about now. Beautiful, everybody. Breathing well. Okay, those fingertips are already wide. Now see if you can press your hands down into your mat a little bit more. And in doing that, can you lift your hips up a little bit higher? Maybe a little soft bend in your knees is going to help you get there. And then chin drop into your chest, looking towards your knees, towards your thighs. And then our shoulders, you want to turn on your lat muscles. So you're going to angle your armpits inward. Beautiful. Take another deep breath in here. And a slow, calming breath out here. From here, look forward. Step your feet right behind your wrists at the top of your mat. So your feet will end up being about hips width apart, kind of naturally there. Bend your knees till you feel. See if you can feel your belly on your thighs, maybe even your knees on your chest. So for most of us, that's a pretty deep knee bend to start. Now drop your head down. You could take ragdoll pose with pinkies at the crease of your opposite elbow. You can shake your head out, sway your torso. You can start to straighten your legs a little bit. But see if you can, well, it's probably not too hard to move into some sensation. Maybe even going beyond that to a slight dull discomfort. But then, of course, maintaining your breath and in turn, this balanced state that it returns us to. If you can control your breath, you can control your mind. Take 2 more here. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more, everybody. Take a big inhale here. Very good. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. We're going to heel toe our feet together in the center of our mat. And then with at least a little bend in your knees, we're going to roll up to standing, vertebra by vertebra. Nice, everybody. And as you come to standing, let's just take our hands to heart center. Close your eyes for a moment. And if you're here with us in San Diego, know that this is the best yoga studio in the world. Maybe a little moment of gratitude for this place, this point right here and right now. And thanking yourself perhaps a second time already for showing up to your mat and giving yourself, which is nothing short of a gift. An ancient science that's designed to create and maintain physical health, mental clarity, and an emotional sense of balance. This is huge, what you're doing. Take another inhale here. Exhale it out. Let's open our eyes, release our hands, palms facing forward. And on an inhale, let's sweep your hands up high to the sky. Maybe lean it back a little bit. Make it feel good. And then we'll exhale, fold all the way down. I would bend my knees quite a bit there. Let your head drop down there at the bottom. Inhale. Now find a halfway lift. You can bend your knees, but you want to flatten out your back. A little squeeze of the shoulder blades. This looks really good here. And then exhale, fold. Plant your palms. Step back to plank pose, your high push-up position. This first time around, we're going to inhale, shift forward a couple inches. Well, we always do this. Shoulders in front of your wrist. And then keep a strong core. Exhale, lower all the way down to your mat. Once you get there, untuck your toes, slide your hands back a couple inches, and then inhale as cobra pose. Lift your chest up, shoulders away from your ears, feeding your heart through, and then exhale, release, take it all the way back down. We'll do it again, y'all. Inhale, cobra pose. Now, again, little to no weight in your hands. You want to feel the muscles in your lower back, flexing and doing the work here. Exhale, release, taking her back down. Number 3, inhale, lifting up. Try to make it feel good here. Exhale, release, taking all the way back down. And then this one, we'll inhale, lift up to cobra pose, breathe in, holding. See if you can take your hands, reach them forward so that your biceps are by your ears. Now, Zip up your legs, lift up your feet. Let's take about 3 more breaths here. So now we got the whole posterior chain engaged. 2 more, y'all. Inhale. Exhale it out. 1 more. Inhale, lift up, breathe in big. Exhale, release, and take it all the way back down. Take your hands underneath your shoulders here. Inhale, press up to your hands and your knees, your tabletop pose. And then exhale, curl your toes, lift your hips to the sky. We're right back to downward facing doggy. Good, everybody. Now remember, in downward facing dog, I would try to work towards, not have as your goal, but work towards having high hips as opposed to your heels to the ground. If your heels are getting to the ground, well, for most of us, that means your stance is too short. And if you're trying to lift your hips high, a little bend in your knees helps you get there. So that's going to lift your heels a little bit as well. Remember, high hips. Take another deep, full inhale here. And a slow, calming exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet all the way between your hands so your heels and toes touch together this time. Now inhale, find your halfway lift. Pull your chest and pull your spine out really long. There you go. Exhale, fold, draw your navel in. Make your core really strong. And then lead with your chest, and let's inhale, rise. Go ahead, float your torso, reach it all the way up high to the sky. Lean it back, stretch, and make it feel good. Beautiful. Exhale, just slide your hands to heart center. That completes the salutation. We'll begin again. Inhale, sweep out, sweep up. Lean it back and make it feel amazing. And then exhale, fold. Put a little bend in your knees. Lay your torso out long and empty her out. Inhale, finding a halfway lift. It's called Ardha Uttanasana. Breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank. This time we shift forward, and I would drop to my knees, but exhale, lower halfway down. Take your elbows straight back. Keep a strong core, everybody. Inhale, give me that upward facing dog. Heart coming through. And then exhale, draw your navel in. Send your hips to the side. So wee doggaroo. Beautiful. Breathe in deep, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath in, drink it up, and then gently guide and push your breath out. Find a smooth, meditative pace. Remember, if you can control your breath, you can control your mind. Breath is directly reflective of our state. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or that light hop, feet between your hands. Looks good. Nice, Nadine. Inhale, halfway lifty, flat backy, chest pulls out. Exhale, fold, navel in, and dive in deep. Lead with your chest. Inhale, rise. Go ahead, float it up. Reach high to the heavens here. Exhale, slide your hands to heart center and empty her out. Begin again. Inhale, sweep out, sweep up. You lean it back until your body tells you to stop. Amazing. Exhale, fold all the way down. Uttanasana. Push your breath out. Inhale, your halfway lift, flat back, and lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, and lower with control. Lower with strength here. Chaturanga. Beautiful. Inhale, upward facing dog. Now, tops of your feet down. Maybe you can lift your knees by engaging your quadriceps. And then exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Dogger. Very nice, everybody. Simple flow here. This is more of a traditional Surya Namaskar 8. We usually do a modified, but either way, it consists of about, 6 or 7 movements that are really simple, yet 6 or 7 simple movements that you never want to lose the ability to do. And because you showed up here today, you'll be able to do them for many tomorrows to come. You're doing yourself a huge service. Inhale. Exhale, right. Inhale. Let's keep going. Bend your knees. Press your hips back. Look forward. End of your exhale. Walk or that light hop. Feet between your hands. Nice. Inhale. Give me a halfway lift. Ardha. Think about your hips pulling back and your crown reaching out. Exhale, fold. Remember, when you fold, when you twist, navel in. Lead with chest. Inhale, rise. Float it up. Reach it high to the heavens. Ooh, exhale, slide your hands to heart center. Begin again. Inhale, sweep out, sweep up, lean it back, stretch. Ooh, ooh. Exhale, fold all the way down. Uttanasana, dive it on it. Inhale, halfway lift. Ardha Uttanasana, breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward, lower, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, give me that upward facing, feeding your heart through. And then exhale, hips to the sky. So wee doggaroo. Whew. All right. We're moving right along here, y'all. The integration series is done. That's that slow little couple minutes we have in the beginning of practice. Our first warm-up flow, the Surya Namaskar A, is done. Let's see what else we can get cooking, huh? Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. And bend your left knee. Stack your hip. There we go. Circle it. Kick it out. If you want to flip your dog, hey, it's your practice. Go ahead. Nadine's been dying to flip her dog here. Breathe there, y'all. 5, 4. Very nice. Last 3. 2. All right. Inhale. Take your left leg back up high to the sky. Exhale. Shift forward. Pull your left knee up into your chest. And then step through for low lunge. There you go. Now stack your front left knee directly above your ankle. Come high in the ball of your back right foot. Now sink your hips low, then lift your heart up a little bit and just jet airplane your arms along your side body. There we go. So your heart is lifting here. Shoulder blades are squeezing. Now, see if you can move slow, higher on the ball of your right foot, and then lean into airplane pose, balancing. There we go. Balancing or lack thereof, right? Either way, make it so if someone was sitting next to you listening to you breathe, they wouldn't know the difference. Now, drive down your left heel, squeeze that quadricep. Your right thigh circling inward. And again, we got those shoulder blades. Trying to bring our heel, our hips, and our head in one line. Whether or not we get that, doesn't matter. Last 2 breaths. Inhale. Woo. Exhale. Last inhale. You could reach your hands forward here. Exhale. Bring your hands to the ground. And then just take one more breath. Lift your right leg up a little bit higher here. Then we're going to step our right foot behind and across our left so the knife edges of your feet touch at the top of your mat. Inhale, find a halfway lift, flat back, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold, dive in deep, and empty her out. Lead with your chest. Inhale, rise. Float. Come all the way up high to the sky. Grab your right wrist with your left hand. And then exhale, lean to your left, press your hips to the right. Let's take a couple breaths here. Do your best, no more, no less, to straighten your arms. Head back a little bit, biceps with your ears. Dial your right shoulder back. And let's just go one more. Inhale. Exhale it out. Nice job, Nadine. Let's inhale, come back through center, reach both hands high to the heavens. And then exhale, fold all the way down. I would bend my knees a little bit there. A little bit tougher with your feet crossed. Now inhale, one-legged halfway lift. Lift your right leg up and back and pull your chest and spine out long. And then exhale, just step back to low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2, windmill all the way open. There we go. First standing open hip posture of our practice here today. So you probably want to bend and straighten a little bit in and out of your front left leg. But once you're good there, sink in deep. Bend your front left knee till it's stacked right above your ankle. Gaze out over your fingertips. Inhale, think about, and we're breathing in through our nose. Breathe tall, and then get wide at the very top of your breath. I want you to feel it in your fingertips. Yeah. And then exhale, sink down a little bit deeper. You should be able to feel this everywhere. Another full breath here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale it out. Let's inhale, start to reach, reach, reach. Exhales, extended side angle pose. All right. Nadine's got her hand on the inside of her foot. You can go forearm to thigh, but try to make your body as narrow as possible. Keep your right shoulder rolling back. Take your right hand and reach it overhead, your bicep by your ear. So you're reaching to the ocean now, palm facing down. See what you can get cooking on your right side body. 5. If you wanted to take your left hand up parallel for a little bit more core strength, you could. 4. There you go. Right shoulder rolling back. 3. 2. Now stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse warrior. Your right hand's going to slide on the back of your right leg. Look up over your left fingertips. Keep your knee stacked directly above your ankle. That's your front left knee. And give me one more. Inhale, reach it back. Breathe in. Nice job. Exhale, windmill your hands to the ground. Step your left foot back. Shift forward and lower with control. Chaturanga. You could always skip this transition. Inhale, that upward facing dog, heart coming through. And then exhale, hips to the sky. So we doggaroo. Inhale your right leg high to the sky. Go ahead, y'all. Bend that knee, stagger that hip, circle it, kick it. Do what feels good. Flip it if you want. Yeah, all right. Breathe, everybody. 5. 4. Last 3. 2. Inhale, take your right leg back up high to the sky. Exhale, shift forward. Remember, knee up into your chest. Step through for low lunge. Now, remember, your front right knee is stacked directly above your ankle. Lift your heart up a little bit. Jet airplane your arms along your side body. And then remember, we're driving back through our heel and we're reaching out through our head. We're working those 2 points away from each other. Come higher on the ball of your right foot. And let's just see if we can gently, gracefully, if at all possible, lean into airplane pose, balancing. Now keep in mind, steady visual gaze and steady deep diaphragm breathing will lead to a steady body and in turn a steady mind, a state of balance. This is what we're looking for. Great job, Nadine. Squeeze that right quadricep, everybody. Give me a little shoulder blade and give me one more. Inhale, option to reach your hands. Breathe in. Exhale, hinge at your waist, hands to the ground, standing splits. Take one more. Inhale, lift your left leg, that heel a little bit higher. And then exhale, step in your left foot behind and across your right. Knife edges touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Breathe in and lengthen. Exhale, fold, navel in. Core, strengthen. Inhale, rise. Come to standing. Reach your hands up high to the sky. This time we've got our left wrist. And then exhale, we're leaning towards La Jolla while pressing our hips towards Mission Beach. Taking a couple breaths and getting into what is known as spinal flexion and extension here. Lateral flexion and extension, I should say. Excuse me. 2 more breaths. Remember, head back, throat open, biceps with ears. One more. Inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale, come back through center. Lean back, stretch, and make it feel good. Exhale, fold all the way down. Uttanasana, dive in deep. Inhale, one-legged halfway lift. Left leg lifts up and back, and chest pulls out long. Exhale, just step back to low lunge. One of those days, y'all. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2, Virabhadrasana B, up and open. There we go. Again, if you'd like to bend and straighten, you go for it. I like to straighten the leg, kind of reach out like you're going towards triangle, come back, and then sink deep. Awesome. Now, I'm going to lean you back a little bit. There we go. Stack your front right knee. If you notice it wanting to lean inward, can you correct that? A slight external rotation to find that neutral position. Inhale, breathe tall, breathe wide. Breathe in 360 degrees. Exhale, sink down a little bit. Another full inhale. Exhale. Take an inhale. Start to reach forward here. Exhale, extended side angle pose. It's called Uttita Parishvakonasana. All right? Whatever version you choose, whether it's your hand to the ground, a block, forearm to thigh, make sure you are stable. You have sensation, yet it is sustainable as well. Now take your left hand, reach it overhead, bicep by ear. Feel, oh, that little extra length you're giving yourself. 5. Option for right hand up parallel. 4. Breathe in really deep. 3. 2. Stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse warrior. Left hand slides on the back of our left leg. Keep your right knee pressing forward. Keep it stacked. And Utah, give me 2. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Lift, reach up and away. Breathe in here. Exhale, windmill down. Step your right foot back. Shift forward and lower slow. Chaturanga. Inhales that upward facing dog, heart coming through. And then exhale, hips to the sky. So wee dogger, y'all. Take an inhale from here. Bend your knees, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or your light hop of feet between your hands so your heels and toes touch together. Inhale, halfway lift. We've done a bunch of these. You know them by now. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold down deep. Forward fold. Simple, yet really powerful. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips. Lift your chest. Reach to the sky. And our exhale is going to be open arm twist to our left. Open arm twist left. There we go. Stay tall in your spine. Sink your hips. Lift your heels. 5. 4. Let me know if that sun's too much here. Breathe. 3. To your right. Inhale, back through chair. Heels down. Reach for the sky. Exhale, open arm twist to your right. Open up. Sink low. Lift your heels. 5. 4. Beautiful, y'all. Last 3. 2. Inhale, come back through center, heels down, reach for the sky. Exhale, release, forward fold, empty, dive it on in. Inhale, halfway lift, left back, lengthen your spine. Let's do this, everybody. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, lower with control, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhales that upward facing dog, feeding your heart through. And then exhale, hips to the sky, so wee doggaroo. Now inhale, lift your left leg, breather on up to the sky. Exhale, we're going knee to nose, tiger pose, empty and push your breath out. Inhale, reach your left leg and send her high. Exhale, sweep all the way through to your hands, low lunge. This time, inhale, step your right foot forward, across, and behind your left foot so the knife edges touch and find your halfway lift. Yeah. Exhale, fold, dive in deep, and empty her out. Lead with your chest. Inhale, rise. Come all the way up, reach for the sky. You got your right wrist. Exhale, leaning to your left, pressing your hips to the right. There you go. Inhale, take her back through center. Lean back and make it feel good here. Exhale, fold all the way down. Dive in deep and empty out completely. Inhale is your one-legged halfway lift. So your, let's see, right leg lifts up and back. Chest pulls out long. Exhale, step back to low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. Here we go. You know this part. Inhale, second warrior. Open wide and spread your wings. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Give me some length. Stay low. Inhale, reversing your warrior. Breathe in big. Exhale, windmill down. Step your left foot back. Shift forward and lower. Woo! Okay, upward facing dog. Heart coming through. And then exhale, hips to the sky. So wee doggaroo. Inhale, right leg, everybody. Breathe her on up. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger pose. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, sweep through to your hands, low lunge. Inhale, left foot steps forward, behind, and across your right foot, halfway lift. Exhale, fold and empty out. Inhale, rise. Come to standing, reach it high. You got your left wrist this time. Exhale, lean towards La Jolla, hips towards Mission Beach. Inhale, take her back through center, stretch up and away. Exhale, fold, spill your torso out long and empty her out. Inhale, one-legged halfway, left leg lifts up and back, chest pulls out. Awesome. Exhale, step back to low lunge, spin your back foot flat. Inhale, Virabhadrasana B, that's second warrior, open wide. Exhale, extending side angle pose. Give me some length, y'all. Stay low. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, take it on down. Step her back. Moving through that flow, everybody. You're doing an amazing job, and I know that blood is starting to flow. That heat is starting to build, especially for Nadine in his backyard right now. Whew. Downward facing. Inhale. Exhale. Another full inhale. Exhale. All right. Let's keep her going. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or your light hop, feet between your hands. Inhale, give me that halfway lift, chest and spine lengthen. Exhale, dive into your forward fold. Empty out completely. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, reach to the sky. To your left, everybody. Exhale, open arm twist, hips sinking low, but heels lifting high. Yeah. Inhale, back through center, heels down, reach. Exhale, open arm twist to your right. Hips sinking, heels are lifting, y'all. Very good. Inhale, back through center, heels down, reach. Exhale, release, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. We've done plenty of these. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, lower, Chaturanga. Inhale's that upward facing, heart coming through. Exhale, hips to the sky, Sawi Doggaroo. Inhale, left leg, y'all breathe her up. Exhale, need a nose, y'all. Push your breath out. Inhale, reach it high. Good. And the exhale, sweep her through, a low lunge. Inhale, right foot steps forward, behind and across. Knife edges touch, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, dive it on in. Inhale, rise. Take it to standing. Reach high. You got your right wrist this time. Exhale, leaning towards Mission Beach. Your hips to La Jolla. Inhale, come on back through center. Stretch up and away. Make it feel good. Exhale, fold all the way down. Uttanasana. Inhale, one-legged halfway. Right leg lifts up and back. Exhale, step back to low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. You could take her from here. Breathe well, my friends. Take it from here, everybody. Downward facing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. We're going right leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, push your breath out. Inhale, reach it on up. Exhale, sweep through, low lunge. Inhale, left foot forward, behind, and across, your halfway lift. Exhale, dive, fold, and empty her out. Inhale, rise, come to standing, reach your hands high to the sky. Let's see, you got your left wrist. Exhale, you know where to go. Lean in towards La Jolla to that perfect degree. Inhale, back up, reach up and switchy. Or no, excuse me, exhale, just fold all the way down. Dive in deeply. Inhale, halfway, one-legged halfway lift, left leg up and back. Nice. Exhale, step back to low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. And then take it from here, everybody. Take it from here. Breathe well, and I'll meet you right back in downward facing dog. You're doing yourself an amazing service. Woo! By 11 a.m., everybody. Some of y'all will have hit some places in your body that you perhaps forgot existed years ago. Thank yourself for that. This is huge what you're doing. All right, something that nobody else can do for you as well. Inhale. Exhale. All right, inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep all the way through to your hands, low lunge. You can stay high in the ball of your right foot this time. Inhale, rise up to crescent pose, Anjaneyasana, reach both hands to the sky. Good, and then exhale, slide your hands to heart center. Lean forward and twist to your right. Hook your left elbow outside of your left knee or thigh. This is kind of like so many postures we do in the sense that it's very simple, yet not necessarily easy, but it gets a whole lot of stuff cooking. Right? You're trying to find length by driving back through your heel, reaching out through your head. And then you're using your strength to rotate, create an internal compression that's massaging and stimulating all your organs, and it's really working towards your spinal vitality as well. This is huge. Let's go 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Great job. Let's release to pyramid pose. Start to straighten your front left leg. You can shorten your stance. Spin your back, right heel down. Inhale, look up and lengthen out as you breathe in. And then exhale, just fold into your left hamstring. All right? Hips are working towards squaring with the front of your mat. So your back right toes have to turn in a lot, like much more than you did in Warrior One. And again, you can shorten your stance. That's going to make that easier. Now make sure you can breathe, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath in deep. Keep it flow. One more. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Let's inhale. Find a halfway lift. Flat back. Lengthen your spine here. And then we'll stay with the hamstrings. Exhale. Walk your hands to the right. Straighten both legs and parallel your feet. Prasarita Padottanasana. Whoo! Everybody, it's a hot one back here in the backyard. Here in your standing straddle stretch, Prasarita Padottanasana, feet are either parallel or toes and heels out. You can grab your big toes, the outsides of your ankles, drop your head down, breathe really well, and another opportunity to thank yourself for being here. This practice is tough. It's not easy, but it's always worth it when you're through. Thank yourself for that. 2 more deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale. Find a halfway lift. Flat back. Lengthen your spine. Exhale. Walk your hands back to low lunge at the top of your mat. Let's step your left foot back to your right. So you're back to that plank pose. You're familiar. Squeeze your legs together. Ground into your left hand. And inhale. Roll up into your right for side plank pose. Vashisthasana. Crescent shaping your left side body by engaging your outer obliques. Really good. If you need to drop a knee or a forearm, you can totally do that. 5, if you're feeling strong and you'd like to lift your right leg up. 4, that's an option, not a requirement. 3, 2. All right, let's inhale, reach a little bit longer. And then exhale, release back to plank pose, high push-up position. Take it to the other side. Ground into your right hand. Roll open to your left. Vashisthasana, side plank pose. So again, those outer obliques engaged, everybody. Nice job, Nadine. 5. Y'all still breathing, right? If you can control your breath, you can control your mind. 4, maybe lifting left leg. If you can control your mind, you're going to have a lot of power showing up in your life. Reach to the ocean. 3, 2, one more. Inhale. Exhale, release, either moving through your flow or straight back to downward facing dog, everybody. Great job. Downward facing. Whew. Take another inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Okay, exhale, sweep through to your hands, low lunge. Stay high in the ball of your left foot. And inhale, rise to crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, slide your hands to heart. Lean forward. Twisting. Over to your right. There we go, buddy. Now, if your thumbs are way up by your shoulder, can you lift your whole torso up off your thigh? So you're trying to create a little bit of space in between rib cage and thigh. And then once you're steady and sturdy, we're doing some work here. Driving back and through your heel, reaching out through your head. And then rotation, rotation, rotation. Last 2 here, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Amazing. Release to pyramid pose. Start to press your front right knee straight. Spin your back heel down. Shorten your stance. Inhale, look up and lengthen out. And then exhale, fold down deep. Dive in deep. Breathe. Woo! Probably the most intense hamstring stretch that you had all day long. And we've done a lot, right? We've done a lot of forward folds so far. But for most of us that sit in desks so often, sit in cars for so long, this is exactly what we need. 2 more deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Take an inhale. Look up and lengthen out. Exhale. Walk your hands to the left, just halfway. Parallel your feet, hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lengthen your spine. Exhale, arms open like airplane wings, and then use your 360 core. Inhale, rise, take it all the way up to standing. And then turn your left toes out towards the back of your mat. Straighten legs. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Straight legs, hips are open here. And then rotate your left hand down, your right hand out. We're going to triangle pose. Triangle pose. Back foot flat. There we go. You know triangle. I just threw you off. There we go. Rolling open. Another hit on the hamstring. Sweet one, hopefully. And your hip. Inhale. Exhale. Hold your breath in deep. Keep it flowing. We got one more breath. Inhale. Exhale it right. Let's inhale. Take her up. Turn your left toes in. Turn your right toes out towards the top of your mat. Inhale. Reach out, out, out. Keep that length. Rotate. Right hand down, left hand high. Trikonasana or triangle pose. Breathe in well. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath in deep. Keep it flowing. And then last one. Inhale. Exhale it out. All right. We're going to inhale, come all the way back up. And then exhale, just step to the top of your mat. So your heels and toes touch all the way together. Hands to your heart. Inhale, sweep both hands up high to the sky. Lean it back. Last time here, everybody. Exhale, fold. Take it all the way down. Uttanasana. Dive in deep. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. This time we're going to exhale, fold, and squat down deep. So lift your heels, tuck your chin to your chest, bring your forehead towards your knees. You're squatting into as small of a ball as possible. And if it feels like you're creating a lot of compression in your throat and just in your whole torso, well, that's good. Again, that compression helps to stimulate and massage our organs. Right here in our throat, you've got your thyroid, your parathyroid gland, which are going to help regulate sleep and digestion. This practice, it's bigger than the sum of its parts, everybody. Take one more. Inhale here. Stay here. Exhale. Keep your lower body the same. Just inhale. Unfurl your spine. Sit up tall on your spine. See if you can take your hands out in front of you. Palms face each other. Shift your weight into your heels so your feet come flat. And then sit all the way down. And lift your legs up for Navasana, your boat pose. Good. Now, I would bend my knees here quite a bit. You want to try to keep a straight spine, heart lifted. And lift your legs up a little bit higher on your inhale. Draw your navel in, chest a little closer on your exhale. Still breathing, right? In through your nose and out through your nose. Breathing in this way sends a message to your brain that says, hey, we're safe, we're good here. Last 5. Option to take your hands up high, biceps by ears. 4, now maybe you can straighten those legs here, huh? Breathe. 3, maybe not, it's all good. 2, take an inhale. Exhale, roll onto your back, everybody, roll her back. Whew. Nice job, Nadine. Good thing we got you this umbrella. Not a moment too soon, huh? Bend your knees, plant the soles of your feet so your shins are vertical to the ground. Feet hips width apart. Inhale, Setu Bandhasana, bridge pose. Press into your feet, lift your hips up high to the sky. Very good. Hips lifting, chest back towards your chin. Chin then away from your chest. Here for 5. Let's see if we can take our hands to our lower back. Not underneath, on your lower back. 4. Yeah, hike your hips up, get your elbows underneath you. 3, we're going to a shoulder stand series here. If you need to skip this, a seated forward fold might be good for you too. Now, since you're lifting your hips and you're supporting your torso, can you lift your right leg high to the sky? And then can you lift your left leg high to the sky as well? And then you can bring toes towards the ground and back of your head. Halasana, plow pose. Oh. If your toes can touch the ground, remember with this one, if your toes can touch the ground, great. If they are getting close, but you cannot quite touch the ground, that usually just means you have quite a character flaw. But but you probably knew that already, y'all. I am kidding. I kid. Now breathe. If your toes can touch it, we want to bring the knees away from the face. In other words, straighten your legs as best you can. And then take your hands to your middle back, elbows in a little bit more. And then we'll straighten our legs up to the sky for shoulder stand, or Salamba Sarvangasana. Still breathing. You want to bring your heels towards the ocean and your hips back towards the street. So just straightening your whole body up. Same breathing we began with 50 minutes ago or so. 5, 4, Karnapidasana in 3, 2, take an inhale here and bend your knees to your forehead, ears, or to the ground, the sides of your head. There we go, everybody. Now bring your palms face down along your side body. And we'll just start to roll down vertebra by vertebra. When your hips touch, extend your legs to the sky. And we'll lower our heels down nice and slow. Oh. Once those touch, point your toes. Press up to your forearms, lift your heart. And then just simply drop your head back. We call this Matsyasana or fish pose. And it's just meant to be a counter pose for that last series. I'm sure you can see that. Inhale, press up, chin to your chest. Exhale, we'll take her all the way down. Once you get down onto your back, happy baby pose. Beautiful. And then we're just going to finish out with a spinal twist of your choosing. Whatever you feel, unless there's something else besides a twist. Go for it. There we go. Twist and hit both sides evenly, everybody. When you're good there, unwind, pull both knees into your chest, neutralize one last time. And then simply release. Let your legs fall out in front of you. Let your toes fall open. Allow your palms to rest face up along your side body. Let's lay back. Let's close our eyes and together take an inhale here through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale. Clear it out. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Hold full. And release. Exhale. And from here, just let your breath settle into its natural pace. Let your body soften. And allow your mind to be still for Shavasana. Now, I thank you so much for showing up, for tuning in, everybody. I appreciate you. I'm going to let you take your own Shavasana, but I really appreciate your support. We'll get through what we've been going through. I don't even want to mention it anymore eventually. Thank you for honoring that donation-based system. That's really what keeps allowing us to continue to do this. Thank you for your generosity with that. The Venmo is at Namasteve Yoga. That's at Namasteve Yoga. And we'll see y'all tomorrow for Easy Like Sunday Morning Flow. I want to thank my model here, Nadine and Mosey, doing us a huge service today. Namaste, everybody.